Um,
Okay, you download the dev C++, anything you can download it, right? As you wish. Okay, and then also you can use an online compiler. If you don't want to need to download, you can also use as an online compiler. Also available online compilers where you can code
okay.
your systems and then run the for system, write the code here, and then run the system and check this out your code working or not. Okay, you can use any of thing for the practice
Okay.
purposes because practice is important, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. This I
Mm-hmm.
explain you right now. Okay, what's the C programming is and how to use the C programming idea. Okay. I come to the next part, how to write the code in your any code editor. You can write the online compiler and then Visual Studio Code, whatever way you want to do the coding. You can use any of them. Okay. So how to use that?
Okay.
Just we start the coding. First of all, we need to be know about how to save the C++, the extension of C++ programming file. Extension of C++ program file. What's the extension of C program plus plus program file is .cpp. .cpp is the extension of C++ program files. Okay.
Mm, okay.
All right. I just start my program right here. I just use it. Go to the file option. Okay, it's right here the new option. Okay, start my source file. Okay, this is my code. It's a simple one. How to write coding? I just write here the basic syntax of the C++.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we write here the include IO stream. Okay, then
Yeah.
write the using namespace std semicolon we put here, and then use the int main curly bracket put here, and write the cout and then write the name is hello world. This is the first
Mm-hmm.
syntax where you write every time. Okay, semicolon put here. Okay, and then use the return 0. Okay, okay. This is way you can show here. Then
Mm-hmm.
you can save this file. Okay, click on save. Right, I just name is the Alex or
Mm-hmm.
CPP. Okay, this is file in the source of CPP. File save as type is C++ CPP, and then click on the C. Okay, here we have the file name
Mm-hmm.
alex.cpp, right? Then how to
Mm-hmm.
execute it? We do two things here. First of all, compile the file. Compile the file is used for the checking your code is correct or not. Okay, if you like just
Okay.
run the compilation, this will be done, and then check this. My file is correct. No errors warned. Find out warnings. No warnings. I find out. Okay, this is file and completion time in this one. Okay, go to the
Mm-hmm.
execute, and the next one is your to run. Click on
Done.
run.
Mm.
And then what we get here in the my command prompt, here we got the hello world.
Hello
And this
world.
is my
Mm.
output. This is my simple output right here. Okay. This is what's there. This is your basic syntax. Okay. Basic syntax of the C++ programming. Okay. Okay. First of all, here we just write the include IO stream. What's the include IO stream is that this is your header file. This is your header file for input output stream. Input output streaming. Okay, where we
Mm.
use a cout. Cout means its output. Okay, and then input output streaming. Then we can use here the IO stream. We can use other one header file also as the other classes. Okay, but here we know need to be used the include IO stream. I means input, O means output, and stream means stream. Okay, and then by using this way, you can use the cout, cin types codes. Okay, syntax, and this is
Okay.
used for the using the standard input output stream using standard input output. So without this way, you can't show your outputs better way. Okay, this will be getting the error. Okay, that's why
Mm.
we using the also using the using namespace steady. This is common points where you always use this part. Okay. And this
Okay.
is your main function for executing the code. Okay.
Mhm.
Executing the C++ code. Okay. And this is used for the giving the output. Cout also means that Cout. Okay. We can also say that Cout
Mhm.
and used for giving output. Okay.
Mm.
And netandio is used for the end of the main function. Okay. And this is the close of the main function, closing of the main function. Okay.
Mm.
This is your basic syntax. Always line, this line, and this line, and this line, and this line will be remain same as all time. Difference in this is
Okay.
2 lines. Okay, changes in the
Mm.
done in these 2 lines only. Others one is always remained, and some other things will be added, some others will be executed. Okay, this is a
Okay.
others pass, right? Just I just is to start with your simple one. Right?
Mhm.
Okay, this is a simple one. You can say that how to write the basic coding of your program. Okay, if I just explain it, spacing right here, this is for better for you. So just right here. Okay, just get it. How to write your simple coding, and then what's the means, because this is also a language, and if you know about the language, this will be easier for the writing and debugging your codes. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, this is simple one. Any doubts, any question regarding this one?
This regarding this, no.
No, all good. That's fine. Okay, this is called basic coding, basic syntax about the C++ programming. Okay, always we start the
Mm.
basic coding about this. Okay,
Okay.
right now, in this case, we write something here, this one. Okay, here we use a double slash symbol and write the something. Okay, and if I execute it again, right, so directly I compile and run, my file is executed well, and then showing the
Mhm.
output right there, hello
Yeah.
world. Any further issues right there? Okay, nothing will be showing this type of thing. If I does not write here double slash and then I want to execute here compile as well, then what will
It will cause
happen?
error.
This will be working and then saying this type of, I just close it. Okay, what's the happen? This
Mm.
will be happening your errors, right?
Yeah.
Because this is not a part of your syntax part of the code. This is just a text,
Text.
and
Yeah.
then your computer uh, can't understand this text, and then this will be getting your errors and then not working well your program. Okay, this
Yeah.
is your code. This is your what the computer will be know to how to communicate with themselves, okay, how to communicate with the machine. Okay, by using this
Yeah.
coding lines, right? Then what
Mhm.
they say, then we can show that what they say, where we have to write inside your code and doesn't impact your code. What they say is this is called the comments. Comments. What's the comments means? Where you
Very.
define about the but programs, but can't, but don't, can't use inside the program. Use for coding. Okay. You can't use here. This is just the comments where you can write and then inform about and write the information about the program. Maybe use the tempting things and write everything inside there. Okay. And
Mhm.
these things we have to talk about comments. Comments have two types. We write the comments in two types.
I think it's breaking.
What type?
Hello?
One of is single line comment, and
Yeah, I
second
think
of
it's break. I think it's breaking.
what? Any issues? Hello, hello, Alex. Any issues? Hello. Okay. We have two types of comment we use here. Okay, comments is just a comment. We can write something about the program, but this is not interfere your programs. Okay, any effect done not done any effects on your program. This is just a comment for information about the program to yourself and other programmers. Okay, just we write here. How to write the comments? We write the comments by two ways. Okay, first of all, single line comments, and second of is multi-line comments. Okay. How to write the single line comments? By using double slash. Double slash, you can write the single line comments. And then why we say the single line comments? Because if I write the next line, this will not like as a comment. Okay, getting error. Okay. For writing short information in a single line. You write the some short information in the single line, then you can use a single line comment. And how to use the multi-line comments? Just use a slash, asterisk, 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 right? And this is called a multi-line comments. Okay. And why we use the multi-line comments? For explaining anything in details. Okay. For explaining anything in details, that's why we use here the multi-line comments. We use both of them, single line comments also, and then multi-line comments also. Okay, that's clear. That's clear about the comments. How why we use the comments? Because comments is all use or anyway C programming C++ everywhere you can use the comments. Okay, for the showing you programs work or not. That's clear, Alex? Hello.
Sorry, my audio was off. I said yes. It was clear.
Okay. Got it. Like, just next one thing, I just start things. These two things will be done if you write the program.
Uh-huh.
For writing the program, we do two things. After the writing the program, we do three things. You can see that after the writing the program, we do two things. First of all is your compile the program. Also says there's the compilation. Okay. Here we go to execute. Here we have the compile option, and then the shortcut key is F9. Okay, also you can use the F9 for the compilation. Okay. What's the compilation need? Okay, this is code. Here we can see here the code. This is my code right here. Okay, and this is will be seen as like it is a simple language. Okay, simple English language. We use the hashtag include IOStream. Okay, using string std and then semicolons, whatever it is right here. Okay, some also compilation the program means that. Okay, your code, this process is used for converting the computer codes into programs into binary language, binary format. Why we convert into the binary format? Yeah, we also say the machine readable format.
Yeah.
Okay, readable format, where you can machine understand better way, and then also check it, your code is correct or not. Correct or not. This is also do to your code is correct or not and working or not. And then also says working or not. Okay. Second thing is used to free running. Because I convert into the machine readable format, and this will be machine is readable and then execute and process your code. After that, we want to show its output because its normal human beings can't understand these codes Okay, and
Mm,
can't understand the binary numbers. What's the explanation?
yes.
If I just run it, and then she they say this line will be understandable for the human being. Simple human being. It's hello world and whatever you want to show here. I just print this hello world by using this line of code. Okay, this is understandable by the human being. For this way, we can use the run process. Okay, so running is used for this process is used for converting uh, machine readable format into
Human brain.
human readable format. Okay,
Okay.
right? That's why we use a running. Okay. To always we use here the two process compile and program compilation and then running. Okay. First of all, compile the program for the check your program and then work execute your program. And the running is showing for the getting the output, showing the outputs. Okay. By using anyway.
Okay.
Right here. Just clear. What's the compilation running is this? Okay. Any doubts, any questions?
Okay.
No? You can do
No,
anything.
no.
Good. That's good. You what you do? Okay. You can do as well as you run your first program. Here we have the first program. You can do anything. If you can't download anything, you can just use this one. Go to this one and write same thing. Okay. I just write the same thing inside this one.
Okay, what's
Okay.
that
This is
called?
also
Online
this
compiler?
is online compiler site. Online C++
On
compiler.
C++.
You can also use this one. Okay. But I suggest you download any compiler because if sometimes it's internet issues, then this will be not working. Okay, because this is work on the internet. Okay,
Okay.
and then using the same thing you can use here. I just said the bus. Remember that all of the coding changes. Okay, just write the hello world. This is your
Okay.
first program. Okay, put it the semicolon, then you turn zero. Okay, and this one, and then here we have the button option the run program. If you click on the run, then we got the output, right? This is the online compiler you can use here. So can you download anything? I just suggest you to download the VS Code is first is better way, better to you. Okay.
Okay.
Why?
I
Because
am
you
down.
are
I'm down.
tell me.
I'm downloading the VS
Because
Visual
yeah,
Studio.
yeah. No, okay. Is Visual Studio is good for you. Why? Because you are a computer engineer student and then you use you learn the multiple programs. Okay. After that you learn Python, Java,
Mm-hmm.
many of things you can learn, and you need to be one of the or one of the code editor where you can learn all types of things. Not to be other
Mm.
ones. Each and every cases we download others code editors. VS Code is a combination of one of them. Okay, that's why we just suggest you to download the VS Code is better for you. Okay. If you download this and
Okay.
then if you're facing issues, anything you can issues, I just as tomorrow onward, I just set up you how to write the code in VS Code and how to. But first of all, you download the VS Code. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's on the process. It's downloading.
Okay. Don't worry. What do you download well? First of all,